Welcome to our special Christmas show. Believe it or not, it's almost holiday time again, and that means exams will be over soon. If you've taken time out from studying to walk along St. Catherine Street, you'd see all the beautiful window displays in the stores there. Our camera crew did just that this week.
They said there'll be snow at Christmas. They said there'll be peace on earth. But instead it just kept on raining, a veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and that Christmas tree smell, and eyes full of tinsel and fire. They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a silent night. They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. I looked to the sky with excited eyes.
This time of year is also a holiday time for many people. This week happens to be the Jewish celebration of Hanukkah, Festival of Lights. Today we have in our studio from Hill.
A fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. I looked to the sky with excited eyes.
This time of year is also a holiday time for many people. This week happens to be the Jewish celebration of Hanukkah, Festival of Lights. Today we have in our studio Sherry Cooper from Hillel House to tell us a bit more about it. Thank you for coming in today, Sherry. What exactly is Hanukkah?
Hanukkah is an 8-day holiday, and it's a very happy holiday. It begins on the 25th day of the month of Kislev on the Jewish calendar, which is a lunar calendar.
Okay, is that why it falls in a different week every year?
Yeah, it sometimes falls around Christmas time. This year it began on Tuesday.
Okay, what's the historical significance of Hanukkah?
Well, it celebrates something that happened around 165 BCE when Judah Maccabee and his brothers went and fought against the Syrian Greeks, and regained the Holy Temple for the Jewish people. And Hanukkah means rededication because they rededicated the temple.
So it's remembered every year. Okay. I know sometimes a menorah or a candelabra is associated as a symbol of Hanukkah. Is that true?
Well, the menorah has room for 8 candles on it, and each night of Hanukkah we light an additional candle till on the last night we have all 8 candles burning, and that's to celebrate a miracle that happened. When they went to rededicate the temple, they found that they were looking for oil to purify the candelabra, and they only found 1 flask to burn that would last 1 night, but it miraculously burned for 8 nights.
What about children? Is it as a happy holiday for children as Christmas is?
Sure. Hanukkah is a holiday for children. It's children play games, dreidel games. This is called a dreidel. It's like a little top that they play with.
It has some letters on it. I wonder, can you see there's
they each
little
stand
letters
for a
inscribed
different
there.
word, and the whole sentence.
Excuse me.
It's like each letter stands, there are acrostics for a sentence that means a great miracle happened there. And children get Hanukkah gifts, just like Christmas time, children get gifts. And they also get Hanukkah geld, which means money, special money that parents give on Hanukkah. It's also a holiday with lots of good food, like potato latkes, which are potato pancakes that everybody fries on Hanukkah.
Yeah. Does it have as much significance today as it did a few thousand years ago?
Sure. It began as a religious festival celebrating regaining our Jewish rights, but now it's also a national festival. And in Israel, it's a very important holiday today because they celebrate the heroism and faith of the Maccabees, and it's like a beacon for the younger generation.
Okay, thank you very much for coming in.
You're welcome.
We traditionally think of Christmas as a time when relatives come over to help celebrate, and there's turkey and stuffed potatoes and stuffed turkey rather, and cascade of presents under the tree. But for some people, Christmas time means work as usual. Such people as nurses, people who work in hospitals, restaurants, but also television and radio. Ken Banks, our reporter, visited Shom DJ Richard Burl this week and asked him what it's like to work on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, especially hard because of that?
Well, it depends how you're feeling. I mean, if you feel like, wow, I have to work tonight, I really want to be with my girlfriend, what am I doing here? You sit down with that kind of an attitude, then it's even tougher.
Okay, Ricard.
And I'm here to have a good time, because basically people have a good time when they see you're having a good time. And that's part of the job, you know. So most radio announcers, or good radio announcers, I feel, should be conditioned to do things like that. This coming Christmas, will be different in a sense, because there's a lot of depressed people around, basically because of the way inflation is going, because of what's going on in Iran, and the fact that we have a lot of American listeners who we want to identify with as well, and they identify with the families of the people who have hostages in Iran, what's going on in Poland, and what's going on in Afghanistan or wherever else in the world, all reflects on how people are having a good time. I find that certain people have, I know I'm that way, I have trouble having a good time if I think there are a lot of people suffering at that very moment. Maybe it's my own, you know.
Do you trying to put something out across the air?
Well, yeah, you know, the point is to try and reach as many people as possible, and in their different moods. And you have those that are really drunk, and those that are really stoned, and anything sounds good to them, you know. But you just try, and that's part of the job. And also part of the job is to keep them listening. You don't want them to go to another station, so you want to play the music that they want to hear. Now, most people are partying, so I guess that night it's party music. You'll play the odd rock and roll Christmas song.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a fair number of those.
Can you give me an idea of...
Oh, well, the Doobie Brothers have one. Bruce Springsteen does a version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. A rock and roll Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And there are a lot of them. We have a long list of them, which we play only at Christmas time, obviously. And every year there's always a new one or two to add to the list. And that helps set the spirit, but mostly the music is rock and roll and party music, because there are people who turn on the radio because they want to dance.
How about skits? Do you do any on-air production, little dramas or something?
Yeah, well, especially because it's Christmas Eve, you might want to prepare something in advance, which is something that I usually do. The thing that you find most announcers do on most radio stations, something related to Santa Claus and the fact that he's coming to town, and they might have a reporter in the news department phone in and say, yes, he's definitely on the way, he was sighted, and what have you, and that might get a chuckle out of some people. There are various things that you can do. Naturally, you try and be as original as you can, but a lot of things have been done, you know, and you...
Is there anything planned coming up, do you know?
I don't know what this station has in mind. In fact, they're just getting ready to put together the list, and it also depends on who's on the, what time you're on the air exactly, because there's the Christmas day, Christmas afternoon before Christmas Eve, where people are rushing to get their last-minute shopping done, and you can identify with these people so easily because there's so many of them. You know, and they're all out there grabbing whatever they can on a shelf. I know, because I worked in stores, and especially record stores that I worked in. At the last minute, you get people coming in. They don't care what record it is, because they know whoever they're buying it for can exchange it, right? So what have you got? Elton John? I don't care. You know, and it's a mad rush, and people are cooking and getting, you know, ready to see the family and what have you, and they're talking turkeys. You might want to get something together about turkeys and where the tradition of eating turkeys came from. And, you know, little things like that, but a lot of people aren't aware of these stories. And they always come in handy. We do the same on Halloween. You get all these stories, where did Halloween come from? And go back, you know, to that.
I was just wondering about the people that you've got on Christmas Eve. You've got calls coming in. What kind of calls do you get?
Oh, you get everything. On Christmas Eve or any special holiday like that. New Year's Eve is a good one too. Okay, you get generally a lot of people who are looped. You know, who are looped, and they want to hear a song, and boy, do they want to hear it badly. I mean, you know, they'll die if they don't hear that song.
Well, thank you, Ken. A lot of our fellow students at Concordia aren't at home, will not be at home this Christmas. They'll be here in Montreal. That's because they come from foreign countries. In our studio today, we have Ricardo Chenar from Venezuela. Thank you for coming, Ricardo. Where do you live in Venezuela?
I live in Caracas.
Yes. What is the climate like during Christmas time there as opposed to ours?
The climate in Venezuela is almost the same the whole year. It's about 25 average centigrade.
Yeah. Well, are there any symbols, or like we have a tree that everyone sets up in their home for Christmas?
As a matter of fact, we use the same tree from Canada. We import those trees to us.
And it's decorated the same way?
The same way, yes, like the same thing, yes.
So they're trying to, do you have fake snow or things sprayed on the windows or things like that? Or?
Yes.
Yes?
Too.
Yeah.
Yes, we use artificial snow also on the tree and those things, the same thing.
What type of activities would you do if you were at home?
On 24 the family meet and we have a dinner. Children go to sleep and wait until the next day for the baby Jesus, who is like Santa Claus here.
Claude, are you sure?
And they expect gifts and those things.
Yeah. Like here we go skiing. Obviously you don't go skiing there if it's that warm, but...
No, we use roller skate
instead.
And
Disco,
yes, parties. Many people get drunk and those things.
Yeah. So what, will you be taking up skiing while you're in Canada?
I will try to see what happens.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, if you're okay, sorry. There are very many lonely people at Christmas, but if you're determined to have a good time and want to be happy, you can. We visited Le Manoir, a senior citizens' home in Westmount.
Their family or friends?
Most of them do, although there are a few that are very much alone. And the staff certainly try and make up for it.
The Christmas season is coming up. Do you have big festivities planned for this?
We're going to have a big Christmas party, and I'll have Santa Claus here. And based on Halloween, I had a marvelous party because I had the staff involved and I had the staff children involved. And because the children were dressed up and the staff were dressed up, even the few of the residents got dressed up. And we had a marvelous party. The residents thought it was the best thing that ever happened. So based on this, the Christmas party is going to be complete with Santa Claus. And again, the staff children will be here and they'll all get presents and we'll have punch and dancing. And I hope it'll be a success. I'm sure it will after the Halloween do.
Will any of the residents be going, let's say, to see their families, or?
I would think about 50% will be out over Christmas.
And this includes New Year's also, we could.
No, funnily enough, most of them will be back for New Year's. That really Christmas Day is the big visiting day. That if any of them are going away, they'll be away for Christmas dinner, but then they'll be back. Majority will be back for New Year's. There are not too many. I think there's one lady who's going down to see her daughter in the Bahamas, so she'll be gone for about 3 weeks, and another lady's going out west, and I think that'll be about a 10-day visit. But basically they go out for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Okay.
Many people think about one thing at Christmas, food, and it's usually lots of good food. Today in our studio we have renowned chef Armand, who's going to show us a few recipes for some goodies for Christmas. Armand,
Alan.
what are you going to cook for us today?
I'm going to cook that Kohlhoff cake over here, and I want you to take the recipe and tell me what I need to see. I have prepared the flour over here, the first part. Yeah,
what is
Kugelhoff.
that?
Well, it sounds German, doesn't it? It's from my grandmother, you know. She said, why don't you do this on that show that you're going to do on Thursday morning? I said, sure, but I don't know how you do it. So she gave me the whole recipe and everything. Okay. And I prepared the beginning part over here, you know. And
what do we have there?
Well, this is the flour, which has the yeast in it, and I have some of the some sugar in there with some salt to give it some flavor, and have some butter, and it was mixed well and until
Can
it
we
became
show-
soft.
can
Yeah,
we
it is.
show that to
I don't know if the camera could see it. You know, it looks delicious now, but we still have to add a lot of stuff in it. You know.
Do you have to punch this dough down like a bread, or?
Oh no,
No,
this
no.
has to be very soft dough. It's a cake dough, you know. It's not a what they call a bread dough or something. So you have to be very gentle with this, so that the air will be captured in there and expanded, and you know you get a soft and delicious cake. Anyways, so now we could skip the part. See, we have done
Okay,
this part. You know,
we've
I've
done that.
added 10
you wanna
milligrams
drink?
of white
Here.
sugar. Oh, sure. Let's see.
you.
What is this? See,
Cheers.
we usually drink wine on the show, but you know, you brought some rum or something here.
Okay.
You've never seen a cook work on TV, eh?
Okay.
They're all doing,
Tell me about
okay,
it.
so I have everything written over here because my grandmama
Well, wait.
said, yeah.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
It says 4 eggs at room temperature. Yeah, they're at room temperature. There's 2 eggs.
Good. So we would break this down in here.
Okay.
Sure, you know, don't look at me what to do, you know. So I usually
What's
do it like
4
this.
eggs
with-
in metric? I can figure it out here.
Oh,
Four-
sure, yeah.
Does anyone know the conversion from eggs to metric?
For
Does
eggs,
anyone? Eggs to metric?
I think you multiply by 2,
Okay.
Yeah.
4.
divided by 2.
8 eggs, okay. Okay.
Now divide that by 4.
To 4.
Yeah.
We have pie.
So
No,
2
we're
eggs.
making cake. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So we have 2 eggs, right? That's what comes down to it, the
Pause for
original.
laughter. Sorry.
I'm doing the cooking here, and he's stealing the whole show here.
Okay.
Well, we put those here, you know. Oh, they usually have a garbage can at the bottom of the show, you know.
Are these raisins?
Raisins, yes.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to add that in afterwards. See, what happened was we had so many problems at the kitchen and everything, and our oven doesn't work and everything, you know. And we had to prepare this dough at first, and the eggs are still here. Anyway, you know, it is getting tougher here under these TV lights. I didn't know it would be as hot as my kitchen.
Do you need the
Anyways,
butter?
yeah, but we usually take the paper off, you know. Yeah.
What are
Anyways,
these?
Aren't you gonna read me what to put in next?
Oh,
you know.
butter, salt. Where's
Yeah.
the salt?
How much salt? Oh yeah, here's the salt.
Oh,
So we put some bit of salt. Not so much, about 5 milligrams, you know.
what's that in ounces?
So you could convert it to ounces, you
Does
know.
anyone know the conversion from milligrams to ounces?
Your calculator doesn't have that on it, do you? I have this
It has
calculator
salt
which
on
is
it.
everything. It has salt on it. Anyways, so then you add some butter over there like that, and some sugar. No,
Sugar?
some sugar. Yeah. Before you do this, you add some sugar to the flour, you know, so you could have some taste and everything in it. Anyways, I have to add some more sugar here. Just a touch. I hope they could get a shot of this over here. They can't get a shot. You don't have those cameras from the top, eh?
No, we don't have an overhead
Oh,
camera.
gee.
Well, let's tip it up for everyone.
Yeah, and it
Doesn't-
looks just
Doesn't that look
delicious.
good? Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, I could still mix it up, you know. I'm clumsy with this thing because we usually have electric motors and everything, you know. What they call, not electric motors, but... Well, where are you, Alan? Oh, there you are. Getting some sugar in or something? Yeah. Oh, thank you. So you brought some wine or something? No. Anyways,
I have to
now...
go to the bathroom.
Oh, you have to go to the bathroom. Now we add some milk. This milk is about 500 milligrams or something, you know, to soften the dough, right? And we still stir it like this very well, you know. But I can't get it stirred very well because, you know,
Is there anything I can do while you're doing that?
well, you could pass me the almonds over there, just a touch, you know. Yeah,
Those are the almonds.
yeah,
You-
those
just
are
a
the
touch?
almonds. Yeah, just a touch. Yeah, just let me touch. Okay, thank you. Just a touch. Okay, that's enough. We don't want too many almonds, you know. The prices of the almonds these days, you know. Anyways, well, how much time do we have? You know, this is
I
getting
think we
really
don't have
tough.
that much. When will this be ready? Christmas?
Yeah, because it takes a long time for the yeast to expand and everything. Oh, I
Okay,
know
we're
stuff.
going to flash this recipe for everyone
Yeah.
at home who wants to...
It's really delicious, you know. And,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
keep on
Okay, so if
mixing.
you look up on the screen now, we have the recipe there.
Yeah, just
And,
follow the
uh,
directions. And we have it all in metric because we are converting the metric, you know, as you know, in Canada, everybody's going back to metric.
Okay,
Europe
and
had
if
gone to
anyone
metric,
wants a
you know.
copy of this recipe,
Yeah, I will give it to them. You know, my grandmother gave me the copyright.
you could write Armand or you
Yeah.
can write CUTV Concordia University 6th floor, and we'll send you a copy
Yeah.
of this delicious recipe. Could you hold that up for the camera again?
Sure, there you go. Which camera am I going to give?
Right over
There,
here.
could you zoom in or something? I'm still stirring over here. Yeah, you don't want to get it.
You don't want it? That's okay.
All right, so
Okay.
what else? Oh, some.
Okay, thanks
Anyway,
very
so,
much
yeah.
for coming.
And then, yeah, thank you. How long am I gonna go on like this? You know, this thing is gonna
Thank
cook
you,
for 3
Armand.
hours.
That's,
I could stop talking now.
thank you.
Thank you.
Security is a very serious matter during the Christmas time. There's lots of accidents on the road and in the home, but most accidents are in the home, and we've compiled a few tips so that you can have a safer holiday. Now, one is your fireplace equipped with a proper fire screen? It's very important because the cinders can fly out and catch fire on the rug or on the tree. And you have to make sure that all the furniture blocks access to any of the exits. It's extremely important. And you have to leave some ashtrays on the floor for the people who can't get up off the floor so they don't put their cigarettes out on the floor. And especially when a guest says no, when you offer him a drink, really respect that right. Really, or offer him something to smoke. And if you are the type to drink a lot, make sure you bring your toothbrush and a blanket if you're to crash out at your host's house. And another very important, don't burn the gift wrappings or the ribbons that you get on the presents in the fireplace, because they burn very rapidly. Sometimes they fly out on the rug. And we'd like to thank the Quebec Security League for these tips. There's going to be a lot of activities at Concordia over the holiday times. There's a disco night from 9 p.m. on December 4th in the campus center with Friendly Giant playing. And it's free for Concordia students with ID, but guests are $1.25. This Friday night, there's a free skating party at the rink at Loyola from 8 p.m. to 9:30. And they're going to be serving hot chocolate to faculty and staff. And any family who wants to come along of the students. And the Loyola Chinese Georgians Fellowship, they're meeting at 3 p.m. on Friday in Belmore Park. And on Monday, December 20th, that's the last Monday before Christmas, the Christian Union Fellowship Christmas Banquet, and they're going to have guest speaker Bob Thrall at 6 p.m. in the Hall Building in room 763. Admission is $5 and $6 for non-students. And we have a general announcement, our last announcement for the holiday time. The Graduate Student Association Christmas Party will be Friday, December 19th at 8 p.m. in the Hall Building in room 6. Well, I don't believe it. Look who's come into the studio. It's Santa Claus.
Hello.
Santa.
Hi.
Yeah. It's very good of you to come. I'm really shocked. We didn't expect you.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to come in my sweatpants there. I'm trying to lose weight these days. I'm working at Eaton's, and they want me to have that up look. So
that up look?
Yeah, I had to do some jogging.
Maybe you should push your pillow a little higher.
Oh.
Well, are there any problems being a Santa except keeping your weight down?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of problems. You have I moved down to Montreal there recently because up north it's cold
colder than Montreal.
Oh yeah, very cold. Anyways, I had to move down. There's no place for my reindeers, and I would walk on the streets.
How many meters does your sleigh take up on the street?
Oh, it takes the whole street, man.
The whole street.
I have to park some reindeers one end and other reindeers somewhere else. So the big problem is when you walk. I mean, when you're a star, everybody notices you and asks questions. Are you Santa Claus?
They do notice you on the street.
Oh yeah, man. Especially in the summer. I was stopped by some cops the other day. He thought I was a junkie or something. I had to spend the night in prison. Mrs. Claus had to come pick me up the next day. It's hard.
Speaking of Mrs. Claus, is it true that you two are getting separated after all these years? Or
well, yes, it is. She's gone into this punk thing. I just hate it. She's doing this record with the Devos. I mean, the name of the song is I Want to Be Your Sex Symbol. I mean, that's not my gig. So, she's always out.
What about the kids? Shouldn't you two just stay together for the kids' sake? Think of all the kids in the world.
Well, I do the passing. I mean, I go
So you don't need Mrs. Claus, eh?
Oh, she just cooks up all the good recipes like Armand does. But I'll get Armand to come over to my place, yeah.
Any improvements in your campaign for this year?
Oh, improvements. Yeah, next year, instead of having these, my little drawer set that do all the productions, I was reading this article, I'm gonna have some Playboy bunnies. They're more productive, I hear. So, I'm gonna
Instead of elves, right?
Oh, yeah, they're gonna be all over me. No, Rudolph. I'll get you one also. Just stay there. Okay, thank you, Rudolph.
Are they trained?
Hey?
Yes.
Well, most of them are.
What type of neighborhoods do you visit?
Well, this year I had to cut down, because the population keeps on growing, and I can't just go everywhere. Like, I knocked off the Eskimos off the list, because, imagine climbing up the roof of an igloo. I fell down the other day and nearly cracked my whatever. Anyways, there's only certain neighborhoods I do, but what I do suggest, if I don't go to your neighborhood, look up anything in this, okay? Anything from $20 and below, send it to CUTV, and I'll be glad to chip in or whatever. But because people go to mass at midnight, and they expect me to do the whole world in half an hour. Come on, I'm not Mork from Mork. Jeez.
What's the sampling of presents that you're going to be giving out this year?
Oh, we have all kinds of presents here. Like anything that took your fancy. The new album from Miss Claus there with the Devos. The new album from Dolly Parton, Let Everything Fly. And if your wife can get into it.
Well, I'm very glad that you took time out from your busy schedule to come and visit us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Well, that's our Christmas show, and we hope that you're going to have a very, very happy holiday, whether you're Catholic or Jewish or Venezuelan or anything. So, thank you very much for joining us.